Hello and welcome everyone to this new and amazing Google Merchant Center restoration case study. In this case study, I'm going to explain how we were able to restore one of the Google Merchant Center account which was suspended, and then we were able to restore it. Now the process is very long and I waited a lot before creating this video because I wanted to ensure that the account is restored so that you guys can successfully see it. So I had to wait, that things go back on their accounts go running. So the account was suspended for Google Merchant Center, and due to the Google Merchant Center, the Google Ads account was also being suspended. So we were able to restore both of them. And yeah, the process is lengthy, so the user has to be patient. So yeah, our client was patient and supportive. So I will share with you the detailed review as well. So let's get started on this amazing case study. So yeah, this is the site which were able to get it approved. Now please try to understand that when we started, we had a lot of products and we had to remove some products in order to get the compliance, and then we applied for the Google Merchant Center approval and we got it approved through the wider team. And I will share with you the account approval plus the wider team email reply and some of the support communication which was done to restore the account, plus a lot of work which was done on the site by the client, but my team was able to help in finding the edits or and the errors on the website for the compliance. But just to let you know that this is again a full team work, so it's not a single person week. So credits to the team and to the client who was patient and supportive enough to make this project a successful one. Now, in order to restore, what we did was we started with an audit of the website. We looked around the Google Search Console issues. Yeah, Search Console is also being used. Although the Google Search Console role is primarily in solving around SEO errors, but with the crawlers and getting the updated information of the Google, it was necessary to involve the Search Console and to solve their errors. Plus Google Merchant Center errors, the errors on the Shopify, the errors on the website, all were being solved to make this a successful project. So I'm going to show you, let's start with the step by step. So I'm going to show you the suspension first thing first, and then later on. So you may see, no, this is not the first, but this is one of the first error, and you may see around the website has got a verify identity error, and there is another error. Yeah, you may start with this one. This was one of the first error, and you may see around the error. It's today's April, so you may see that this is the same error, but the site has been restored for like a month before I was creating this video. It's 5 April 2026, just to let you know that the date I'm doing it right now. You may verify it as well. So yeah, sorry, other messages, so you can verify it. So this was a time when it got suspended. The site is back to approved in late February and start of March. And I'm creating this video right now because I wanted to ensure that the site is running fine before I create this video. So you can see that during the review requested, Google found this still to be an issue before you request another review. And now in order to restore, we had to figure out all the errors. Another was for identity verification, and this was also in support to the identity verification. And you may see that your account is suspended for misrepresentation and review policies. You might be asked to submit a government issued ID. And another one, this one is again for the suspension, and you may see around that the review requested on 19 Jan was also failed. So now in order to figure out, we had to solve the theme errors. Now, because I have seen that there are a lot of theme errors, the errors on the social media channels, another client was having, the payment method you are displaying over here, and in the payment policy page, you have the different one, Google is going to suspend you. If the information does not match any of the social media channels, Google is going to suspend you. So Google is very strict even with the small to small things. So which is why the compliance is very necessary and essential even with the small things as well. So I'm going to show you a few of the quick audits which we did. Let's start with this one. No, not about this one, but go with this one. Let's start with this one. Okay. So some of the information you may see around over here, we had some contradictory information on the warranty. For instance, on the fact page, it is described as warranty is described as 9 months from the date of purchase, and on the product page, it's a 30 days return policy plus refund process rather than the 9 months. So you can see there's a conflict of warranty information. So even if you have this kind of information, Google is not going to approve you. So some small errors on the other website. Policy is not accessible in checkout. You may see around over here pricing display versus checkout has a small change, is not approved. Some brand identity confusion, some wording confusions. You can see around small to small details, and another day another suspension is over here. So yeah, I'm just showing you the how much even the small things matter. So you can see around that. We have some items at 0.00 and unclear free shipping. You may see which needed a change, and then we had to have a unanimous policy on return, refund, all policy pages. The product feed and the landing page has some variables with the SKUs. So you can see around the scam errors were having issues, and then potential unsupported claims for health devices. Now Google radar system can trigger if you pinpoint a wrong medical claim which is not medically proved. So you need to go with the wording very cautiously, which is why we work on the wording a lot. Plus, you may see around over here that the Google checks domain verification, business registration consistency, working support on other channels, small to small details, some immediate fixes, some small fixes, some medium fixes, some other fixes which need to be done for the insurances. You may see around over here even the small changes, even the legal block page, shipping and tax page, small things, claims, all needed to be sorted around. And then running a test checkout for insurance for instance, if I try to add the product to add to cart, everything is working fine or not. Sometimes you are providing a sale or a deal, it's being correctly mentioned or not. Your payment methods being mentioned over here reflect on the footer, everything is being correctly mentioned. There is no issues in checking the plugin. Your contact form is working fine on your website. Your track your order page is working fine. Small to small details, and all have the small details. I have seen some page has a different address, other page has a different address. Some page has different customer service hours, and other pages have different customer service hours. These are the common mistakes which people do, which is why the compliance and audit is necessary to figure out. If you have the trust pilot, and if you have something wrong over here, you can be caught an issue, and you can get your account suspended again. So even these mistakes plays a huge role. And some business identity and legitimacy, consistency, product offering versus policy requirements, again wordings, policy coverage pages, RGPD consent issues, because the site is targeting the France country. So every country has different policies. If you have inconsistent, what happens is some businesses have different information, different pages. So this can cause an issue. Plagiarism can cause an issue. Duplicate content can cause an issue. Duplicate images can cause an issue. So there are various factors on Google looks around. So small details. If you are offering huge discounts, this can also be a problem. So please try to understand this. And the facts are being added, the payments logos are being matched. You may see around card issues tested, trust pilot widget issue, this was also be sorted around. So about a speech was remapped, created a story, some inspiration, so it doesn't look generic, so it doesn't look all in all same. So we had to add that as well to make it a more professional look. Again, some policy errors were over there. So yeah, for a reminder, everything was over there. We checked around, we did multiple comparisons to see everything working fine. Every day, another audit. And one person was doing audit, one person was looking around at the errors, and you can see around a lot more errors. Now these are, I'm just sharing you the most common one. But apart from this, there were huge things around. And now I'm going to show you some of the images. You may see around the placeholders. Google do not allow placeholders, so we have to remove those placeholders. We had to find and remove those placeholders. The site speed is also an issue, so we need to improve the site speed as well. And you may see around, this is a support and communication done with the Google, and it was done multiple times for the compliance. You can see that the account has a pending identity verification. This is a chat support from the Google. Again, you may see if there is any unnecessary word being added. unnecessary information. This needed to be sorted around. You may see around contact information is fine, the delivery zone, everything, small to small details. See if everything is fine. Whatever you're sharing, all products have descriptions, unique images. And then linking with the Shopify with Merchant Center, the search console errors, you may see around. Now this error was finally successfully fixed on search console for page indexing issues. Sometimes the robots.txt file has an issue, so the robots.txt file need to be corrected as well in order to restore the account. Another is, this is advertiser identity verification being done on the Google Ads account for the restoration, because we wanted to ensure both restorations. So another over here. So now you may see that in order to restore, you need to work a lot. It's not easy to get your Google Ads account restored. Another is, you may see around over here, the search console errors were fixed to restore the account. You may see around some pages has crawling errors, and they were sorted around. So and after this we finally got an approval, and we were able to restore the account which was suspended. And you may see around, this is through the wider team. Let me make myself smaller so guys can now see. So Mohsin is one of our team members. I appreciate your patience while I discuss this issue with the wider team. Your Merchant Center account has been reinstated following a thorough review. We found sufficient evidence that demonstrate customers can have an enjoyable experience. As a result, your account is active and your offer should start appearing on Google Shopping shortly. Please allow it. So yeah, this is a successful email, and this is a wider team reply, and this was something, we got, and we were like, yeah, very happy because the account is restored. And this was a few of the images you may see around. And after this, the Google Ads account was also being restored, and the products were approved. And yeah, now it's been running a while. So after a month I'm creating this video, I'm going to show you the account right now over here. So let me show you this account. So I'm going to refresh to show you it's all real. You can verify the customer ID in all of the videos and screenshots to see. So yeah, it's approved, and now 3 products are approved and running. I'm going to show you in the approval as well. So you can see, had an issue but got it all approved. They added new products, and it's not an issue. You can see around, this is all fine. And then they added new products, 2 products not into approved, and now all 3 are approved. Not an issue, all running fine. If I look around on the needs attention, to see, nothing to be needed attention. View setup and policy issues, no issues for you to fix. Looking around notification, no such policy issues, compliance over here. So yeah, this is a successful restoration. I'm going to show you the Google Ads account as well, which is now not suspended at all. And you can see around over here, it's running and no errors or nothing like this. And if I show you the Google email as well, so you can see it's gotten late in February, along with this that your account has been reactivated. So yeah, this is in coordinates to the Merchant Center approval. So yeah, this is the site, and yeah, it's a successful restoration. Glad to my team who worked hard to make this project a successful one, and we were able to restore this Merchant Center account. So it's a collaborative team effort to get your Google Merchant Center account, which is suspended, to get it restored. And yeah, it was only possible through the support of the client and my team. So in case if you need help with Google Merchant Center restore, if your Google Merchant Center is suspended, if your Google Ads account is suspended and need help to restore, or if your Google Business Profile account is suspended and need help to restore, or if you need management with all of these things, yeah, we provide Google Ads management as well, Google Merchant Center management, Google Business Profile management. We are a full-fledged Google partner company. So if you need either of the services, you are more than welcome to hire me and my team through the link in the description, and we would love to work with you and help you in sorting around all of these errors. So yeah, I look forward to working with you. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye-bye.